I heard about the program through a friend of mine. Basically, she told us that you guys were replacing wood stoves, upgrading from a non-EPA compliant stove all the way to an EPA compliant stove for the air quality in this area, and basically went to the DEQ website and started the process there.
I talked to Dan probably 4 or 5 times in the course of 2 years. And he explained to me, he came out and looked at my stove one time, and then he talked to me a couple of times after that, and explained to me the reason that they weren't replacing those at the time. And he assured me that if and when they ever started replacing those, that I'd be the first on the list. And when they finally decided to do that, he called me, and we went from there.
I mean, it's one phone call, and then you came out and told us within 5 minutes whether it was good or not. So it's super easy, super easy. I mean, you don't have to fill out a bunch of paperwork it's just very easy.
So the very first step was obviously filling out the application online. I was then contacted by you. You came in, verified that we had a non-EPA stove, and then essentially after that you gave me a list of vendors that I could choose from to determine which was the best vendor for me and the best stove manufacturer for what we wanted.
And there were quite a few to choose from. So if you wanted a different style, there was lots of different styles. You could have gone with gas or wood, or was there pellet stoves? Or pellets, and we just wanted to be done with the wood, so it worked great.
The 2 gentlemen showed up here about 9 o'clock in the morning, and by 1:30 they had it all installed and was all done, and I think they did a great job. They definitely knew what they were doing.
Everything professional, there was no dirt involved. Everything was cleaned up within a couple hours.
Yeah, that day he left, it was done, it was clean, it was nice.
I think when we had the other stove going, we were right around 4 or 5 cords a year. Right now, I'm probably going to burn around 2 cords is what, if I'm going off of what we did last year. So significantly less. The heat feels just fantastic up here. Seems to be a good stove that circulates real well in our house. Fills the area, the bedrooms, all that type of stuff. And easy to start, easy to burn, lasts a long time through the night if we stoke the fire up and shut it down and open the damper, fires right back up in the morning. It's just a wonderful stove.
I mean, totally, this whole setup was $4,800, and we ended up not putting out one dime.
I can actually tell you that there were multiple times when we had burned fires with the old stove, and you would look around. In fact, I could see outside the windows, front and rear, depending on when or which direction the air was blowing. But realistically, it would there'd be smoke everywhere. On this one right here, I get a little bit of smoke on the startup or when I shut it down a little bit, but that is it.
I'm getting up to 60 years old, and I'm tired of chasing wood and having it stockpiled around the house. And now there's no more mess.
I'm very happy with with everything, and they did a great job putting it in, and I really don't have any more to add other than anybody that qualifies for one of those, they definitely should take advantage of it.
Because you want something that's in your house that's safe, that provides an efficient source of heat. And you don't want something that's going to be a maintenance nightmare. You want something that's just very simple, easy to operate. Put your wood in there, gain the warmth that you want inside your house, save a few dollars on your energy bill, and at the same time, just bottom line, I don't know what else to say. It's a great stove, it's a great program.